Hey everybody, this is Body Pal with the Android Anthem, and today I've got my hands on an LG G5 in silver from my partners at Verizon, who have loaned it to me for about 2 weeks so that I can review it and bring some really good reviews, some pictures, some details for you. The G5 is the latest flagship from LG, and I just can't wait to open this box and look inside and see what all it's got to offer us as a new flagship device comparatively to last year's LG G4, which was indeed a really nice phone, especially with the camera. Taking a look at the back of the box first, we've got listed a few contents, which includes the phone itself, the LG G5, a pre-installed SIM card, standard lithium-ion battery, a wall and USB charger, a few quick reference guides, and it's, as to be expected, a few product safety warranty brochures. The box has a sliding bottom portion to mock that of taking the bottom off the phone and pulling the battery out. As you see here, the sleeve here comes off the top. And we have our green LG box. Beautiful green, I like it, lime green. It's got the phone's battery here with the phone bottom. That's a Verizon sticker, we can dismiss that. LG logo, QR code, another LG logo, nothing on the back of the phone. You open the box here, you're going to pry the top arrow open as such, and there's the phone we have here in the box. The LG G5 wrapped in plastic as to be expected, and let's set that to the side. See what else is in this box with this puppy. Let's remove this tray. Here's your warranty guides and brochures, what we discussed earlier. Alrighty. A cable, alright. USB cable. Now, this is not your standard USB, micro USB that you're used to. Boys and girls, we have got a new and improved USB Type-C. It's a full oval. It does not have a flat side and then a rounded top. It's more or less flat on both sides with rounded edges on either side. There we go. It's a better view right there. All right. That's the cable. Take that out of the way. Also in the box, your wall charger. Now that's everything it's always been. Nothing new about that. It does support quick charge, fast charging though. We'll talk about that more when we get to the processor. And then here's your SIM card removal tool. Just a aluminum circle with a pin on the end. All right. Let's put that back. Well, let's see. Yep, that's it. Nothing more in the box. Ladies and gentlemen, the LG G5. Slide it out of the plastic. There it is. Alright, let's start with the removal of the screen protector. 1, 2, 3. Alright. There's that clean black glass, which is a 5.3 Quad HD 2560 by 1440 LCD display. Now let's make a note of something real quick. Something I immediately noticed. See if I can catch this. That is curved right there. Do you see the top part of that is curved downward? I bet when you put this to your ear to make a telephone call, that's curved downward will help from the edge of the phone, you know, catching your ear, pushing up against your ear, and it allows the speaker to be the prominent piece that's actually at your ear. Alright, that's pretty nice. See, it mocks the bottom of the phone. Same style there, how it flows downward. There we go, right there. Alright, let's back up and take a look at the full phone again. Now, aside from the beautiful Quad HD screen, we have a volume rocker on the back, on the left-hand side, left and right volume, up and down volume rocker, right there. On the back, we have two cameras, a widescreen 16 megapixel camera and a wide angle lens 16 megapixel camera, and then a standard 16 megapixel camera, both on the back here. And then on the front we have an 8 megapixel camera for selfies. Going back here again, you got a flash and a laser autofocus in between both cameras. Now it has a slight hump there. It's not much, but it is slight, ever so slight, right there. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. There you go. Alright, it protrudes a little bit from the back, but then the fingerprint sensor is right below it. It does not protrude nearly as much. There's your fingerprint sensor. Now this is also your power button and fingerprint sensor. Last year you had your power and then your volume up, volume down, above and below it. This year they've moved the volume to the side. Verizon logo. As you can tell, this is the silver color of the G5, but they also come in titanium, gold, and pink. Now I just caught a glance of some plastic protection around here, right there. Let's see if we can get that off. Yeah, there we go, right there. Alright, now that's gone. Let's see. Look, there's some more around the edge here. Now Verizon probably removed, look at that, there's another one right there along the bottom. I was going to say, Verizon probably removed any protective sticker around the edge because they had to put a pre-installed SIM in here for me. But I don't see any more top, bottom, or sides. Alright, there may have been there, I don't know. Alright. Inside the phone we have a 2800 milliamp hour battery, which is removable. So let's take a look at that real quick. There's a button here on the side. Right there. And if we push that button, it pops. You see that door popped? Pop. Now, let's see if we can open this up. There it is. Alright, there's your battery. Your 2800 milliamp hour battery. Yep, there's more plastic right here, boys and girls. Right here on the front of the chin of the front of the phone. There we go. Alright, so there's your battery. Your 2800 milliamp hour battery that pops out. Now you're supposed to remove this, I think, by grabbing the chin and the battery and then going like that in that motion. So here we go. Let's take a look. It's not easy, that's for sure. Alright, so let's try the opposite motion. Let's try that motion and see what goes. There you go. Okay. There's two white spring-loaded pieces that the battery hooks into. And it does feel as though it's going to break a little bit, but as you saw, it does eventually just give and allows you to pull it off. So let's put that back in. It gently just slides right in. Once it's away from the phone and the stress is removed, it's pretty gentle. Pops back in. It looks to be pretty flush. It doesn't have a seam poking out or anything like that. Looks to be pretty flush. Let's see if I can get a better shot here. There we go. That's good. Now notice this silver ring all the way around the phone. That goes all the way around. Now that helps to hide the antennas, which are typically here in the corners, but because of that ring, they're pretty well hidden. Across the top, we have a headphone jack and an infrared sensor and a microphone. Across the bottom we have your main speaker, the USB Type-C charging port, and then another microphone. This side of the phone is flat with a SIM tray, which is also your micro SD card slot, which will support up to 2 terabytes. Now I'm going to grab the SIM card tray removal tool. We're going to take a look at that. Alright, we got the SIM card removal tool. Let's poke it in there, pop it out, very gentle. Pull the rest away with your thumbnail, and there it is. There's your tray, which acts as both a SIM tray and a micro SD card slot. Micro SD card slot, SIM card tray. Right there. Alright. Now the rest of the phone inside has a Snapdragon 820 quad-core processor. That's the latest and greatest processor from Qualcomm this year, just released in January. All your main flagships should have it. We also are packing 32 gigabytes of internal storage along with 4 gigabytes of RAM. There's nothing to worry about with that team in order to make all your apps, your music, your movies, your games, it'll all flow. The 820's been proven on the S7 and the S7 Edge to be able to push and utilize all the power of the RAM, the Android operating system, which on this phone also happens to be Marshmallow 6.0.1. This phone is available on all 4 major carriers: Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon. But the difference in price is going to be what you're going to have to worry about. It's as much as $689 at AT&T or as little as $576 at Sprint. You could probably buy it from Best Buy as well, or LG directly. But make sure to do your shopping before you buy from a carrier. That way you make sure you're getting the best savings. Friends, here we have it, the LG G5 from Verizon. I really appreciate you coming to the Android Anthem and taking a look. I hope that you give me a like or a thumbs up and you come back and check out some more movies.